Hey everybody, so I got here, I'm at the cabin that I oftentimes have broadcast from, and I noticed this sapling has been kind of bent over and it's, kind of blocking the door a little bit there. Now it's coming from this little clump of evergreens over here. I'll give you a little bit of a site rundown real quick. I've obviously reshaped this entire lot, did all the earthwork to get the cabin on here and everything. And I left these little clumps of trees. Now eventually I'm gonna clear them out a little bit down to just, one or two trees, but in the time being, when you take out too many, the trees that are left can be weakened by the wind, and so I left this clump so that we don't have that. Now, looking through here, I don't really see a bunch of other trees that are bent over like this. Now, on this side, to the right, obviously the wind, when it comes from this direction, it's going to be protected by the cabin, and the wind does normally come from that direction that I'm facing here. It's just that this tree is actually, it's pretty well in the clump. I don't know exactly why this one bent. You can see the bend is kind of way down here towards the base. So I don't know if that lends itself more to a natural explanation, if it's just an issue of possibly overcrowding, but I mean, this bent pretty dramatically in a short amount of time, so I guess that's the main reason. Now, again, it could just be, well, it seems kind of suspicious because there's a tree partially blocking your front door, and it happens to be a cabin that you put on a lot that's definitely had activity. In fact, actually, right up there on the roof is where one night, not this last summer, but the summer before, we had heard something knock up there on the roof. So, could just be the wind, I guess. But we haven't had any ice, so it's just a little bit interesting, and I wanted to share it with you. Also, because the deer have been around and have been moving up closer into the more cleared areas again. So maybe that's a sign that there's something around, although I would be somewhat surprised just because everything else is kind of seems so quiet. But I'll get into that a little bit more in another video. But yeah, that's the mystery of the tree bent into the door. Thanks for tuning in.